Ever tasted a riro so rich and flavorful it makes you crave more? This one is made with fresh chocolate leaves and water leaf for that smooth, velvety taste. Welcome back to my channel, Naked Fusion. Today I'm making traditional Efo riro, simple, hearty, and full of flavor. The chocolate and water leaf blends perfectly with that soft, savory stew. You can pair with rice, yam, or your favorite swallow. Stay to the end of this video to see what we paired ours with. Let's get cooking. The ingredients that we'll be using for our Efo riro are the chocolate leaves. They are also called liver spinach, and it's unsliced at this point. Then we're using some water leaf which has already been washed and sliced. Our chocolate leaf is also washed as well. We have some palm oil, some pomo, some cow meat, riro, also known as locust beans, some stockfish, some shaki, also known as tripe, and cow tongue. We're using some fresh pepper and onions, as well as red bell peppers. These are the major ingredients we'll be using. We'll be also using things like blended crayfish and our seasoning, and you can choose what seasonings you prefer. So we're going to first boil our meat, and we're going to chop up our onions and garlic for our meat. And I'll be using my pressure cooker to cook the meat. My Ninja pressure cooker literally cooks this meat under 10 minutes. I kid you not. So into the bowl of my pressure cooker, I'm going to be adding some oil. I'm using olive oil, or you can use whatever oil you want, or you can even skip this part. Skip this part and just put everything in together at the same time. So at this point, I'm sauteing. The Ninja machine is on the saute function, so I'm sauteing. I'm just going to fry this up until it has become fragrant and translucent, so it must release its flavor in the pan. After I've achieved that, I'll be adding some carrots, and this is optional. Some carrots, some yellow habanero pepper, and some cabbage leaves into it. I'm just building flavor. You can skip those things if you don't have them. To that, I've added some thyme, some curry powder, and salt, and I'm just mixed that together. To this, I'll be adding the cow beef, the cow tongue, the tripe, cow skin, and I'm going to just season this properly. And then I'm going to mix that up and put that on the pressure cooker function. While we let the meat cook, we're going to go ahead and prep our vegetables. So I have been advised by market women on how to cut this, like in big sizes. That was the instruction given to prepare the chocolate leaf. So I've just sliced this, and I'm going to blanch this with hot water, and then I'm going to put it in cold water, like rinse off in cold water, cold ice water, and squeeze out in a sieve. This is what it's going to look like after that. Into a heated pan, I have added my palm oil, I'm going to add my diced onions, some dried bonga fish, and some locust beans, also known as riro. I'm going to add in some pomo as well, and then mix that and allow that to fry for some time. What we're trying to do is to make sure that this oil absorbs as much flavor as possible. To that, I'm adding my blended crayfish powder, and then I'm going to mix that up and allow that to fry. Then we'll be adding our rough blended pepper base, the bell peppers you saw, and the habanero red pepper we saw with our onions. I used the manual blender and I blended that up because I didn't want a smooth pepper base. You can use a food processor if you have one. So you're just going to mix that up, and we're going to allow this stew fry. After it has fried a little, you can see that some of the oil has come up to the top. I'm going to add my boiled stockfish, and then I'm just going to dip that into that sauce so that it can continue cooking, but it's about 60% cooked, it's not entirely cooked. So we're going to allow that to sit in that pepper-based sauce and absorb the flavors in that pot. To that, I'm adding more crayfish powder, and I'm going to mix that up. After about 5 to 10 minutes, I think approximately 7 minutes for me, because this was on low to medium heat, you see that the oil is floating to the top. Our pepper base has fried really nice. So I'm adding some of our meat broth to the pepper base, and this is just to add depth of flavor to our pepper base. To that, I'm going to be putting in my meat. We are actually coming to very close to getting this efo ready. Efo doesn't really take time. Once the pepper base has fried, that is it. So the meat have sat in there for a bit to absorb the flavor, and now I'm going to start adding our water leaf gradually. My pot is almost overflowing, so I have to do this one step at a time. After I've added the last batch of water leaf, I added more seasoning, and that is because the water leaf is going to release moisture into this stew. So I've added it because I know I will need to add more. To that, I've added more crayfish, and I covered. I didn't stir this. There is no reason for not stirring this, but I will stir it. At this point, if you need more palm oil for your soup, for the efo soup, you can add, but I was satisfied with how mine was. So when this started heating up a little bit, I decided to stir my soup, and after I've stirred in the crayfish powder into this vegetable, I'm going to add my shoko leaf gradually. Now we do not want to overcook our vegetable because this is a lot of soup and we're going to freeze some. So we want to make sure we cook it to the state whereby when we reheat it, it's still fresh. It's not wilted. It's not looking black. You can see our vegetable is looking bright. This is how the shoko leaf should be looking after you have blanched it. It's dark green and it has been blanched. It's not turning black. So that's it. After this, I'm still going to add some more crayfish powder, and I'm going to add some salt because I am tasting as I am going, and you need to hit that perfect, that perfect taste. It's not salty, it's not under seasoned either. So that's what we're trying to achieve. So our efo is ready to eat like this. So at this point, I have just transferred to a wider pot so that I can just mix very well. So that's it. Our efo is ready to eat. I want to know what you will be pairing your efo with in the comment section. For us, we paired ours with an unripe plantain swallow. And I'll be showing you that video sometime, how we were able to make our unripe plantain swallow. So if you are not following me, if you're not subscribed, you should hit the subscribe button at this point so that you don't miss out on that video and other videos that are coming. I have a lot in store for you, and you'll find different things on this channel where we do a fusion of other continents, other countries. We do a fusion of food together with our African food. So that's it. Thanks guys for watching to this point. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, do not hesitate to hit the subscribe button. I promise you, you wouldn't regret it. As always, guys, till next time, keep exploring. Bye.